So the next video is actually a segment from a weekly call-in legal advice show in US. An ex-police officer has just been shot at by his wife, and ironically, the police are dragging their heels in resolving this criminal investigation. Trigger warning: the following audio recording is very likely to make you seething mad at how women often dodge the legal system, not to mention that the husband still stands to lose over half of his money when he files for a divorce against the wife who just tried to kill him. And thanks to Sam H for requesting this video.
Hello, John! Welcome to Handel on the Law. Yes, sir.
I have a difficult situation. About 3 months ago, I'm a retired police officer. I served 29 years. I've been retired about 4.5 years. And about 3 months ago, my wife kicked open my bedroom doors. She's been doing a lot of prescription drugs and drinking on top of it. We've been living in separate parts of the house, and at 1 in the morning, she kicked open my bedroom door and was armed with my Sig Sauer 40 caliber handgun and shot at me, trying to kill me, but she missed. And I got out of bed naked, disarmed her, did not hurt her in any way, ran to the other end of the house and called 911. The cops came, four sheriff cars and a fire truck, and took her away 3.5 months ago. And to this day, they still haven't filed any criminal charges. They say they're pending. Meanwhile, I've filed divorce papers, of course, to save my own life. Had I waited 1 more second, she was going to pull the trigger again.
I get that. I mean, that's pretty scary stuff. So, no kidding. So, I'm assuming she wasn't even charged. So it wasn't a question of bail. Did they arrest her?
No. All they did was they took a domestic incident report.
All right.
But
it's kind of crazy. Yeah, John. The other thing is, where are you two now? Are you in the house? Is she in the house? Are you still living in the same house?
No. The judge ordered an emergency protection order. She has been removed from the house.
Okay.
And moved to another part of town. But my divorce proceedings got put into the future because the DA's office says criminal charges are pending.
Yeah.
And
So what's your question, John?
So, is there any way, say she, because basically it's like 664, 187, attempt murder.
Yeah.
Is she still going to get half of my retirement? And
Yes.
Have to sell my
Yep. John, that has nothing to do with it. She gets half of your retirement, come hell or high water, unless she kills you. And if she kills you, she's not allowed to get any benefit. I mean, you know what? As a matter of fact, she could still probably get half your retirement because that's been earned already. It's just she can't benefit from killing someone in terms of selling rights, etc. Yes, she gets half of your retirement because that has nothing to do with she tried to kill you. The good news is she didn't kill you. News that I don't understand is how the DA is not going after her, considering you're a cop.
Correct.
That's the part that I don't understand. Do you have there's somebody involved there? There's a detective in charge of this, or someone at the DA's office who has the case and is in the middle of investigating it. Where is the case now, John?
It's at the DA's office, and I happen to run it. I have 2 other jobs. I do bodyguard work in Hollywood, and I use my gun. She got it out of my gear bag, but it's in the DA's office, and they said criminal charges are pending.
Yeah.
So they moved my divorce proceedings to January 20th, but they haven't done anything
Well,
yet.
First of all, they don't have the right to move your divorce proceedings. The DA doesn't. That's a domestic matter. So I don't know how they can put your divorce proceedings on hold. That one I just don't understand. I'm sorry?
They did.
That's weird. I've never heard of that. Okay, but assuming they did,
because she can't testify in the civil matter because she'd have to take the fifth.
But it doesn't matter, John. There is no civil matter. It's a no-fault divorce. You simply get divorced. You can do that. And if there's an issue as to pensions, etc., you go for a bifurcated divorce, which means that the issues of money are simply separated out. In the meantime, you're divorced. So you can remarry, you can do whatever. So I don't understand how they held off the divorce. But let's just talk about something else real quick, because that's not going to change your life very much. The fact that she hasn't been nailed, I don't understand that. Now, it happens. Yeah, it happens sometimes. It's months. I mean, ask one of your detective buddies and ask how long it is before they charge someone, and how long can it be. My guess is 3 months is not the end of. It's not the end of the world.
They have a year to file.
Yeah, I know, and they take their time, and they may be backlogged. They can do whatever, but it's time to go to the DA and go, "Hey, man, I was a cop for 29 years. Do you mind?"
I was told, don't. They're not talking to me. They won't even show me the incident report. All they will give me is a face sheet, because investigation is still.
All you can do is try to push it. And by the way, John, you knowing better than almost anybody, they also have the right to not go after her. They can decide there isn't enough evidence, or it's not important enough. As crazy as that is, John, they may have other fish to fry.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. There was a friend of mine. There was
one more second. You and I wouldn't.
I know. There was a friend of mine who owned a restaurant who got ripped off to the tune of $100,000, went to the DA, and the DA said, "Are you ready for this? That's not enough money for us to get involved." Yeah, welcome to the system. Yeah, I can see how frustrating that is. Wow.
Imagine how this man feels now, knowing that his retirement is going to a woman who just tried to kill him. Don't be another sucker. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.